My work is basically drawing, and I have been drawing since I'm a child. I didn't really like school or high school in Greece at all. I mean, I didn't identify at all with the teachings and the books that were taught and all that. But my books were completely covered by drawings. So I really would draw constantly, and then I made it a profession. I went to a very fun fashion school in Paris. Then I started to work immediately at 22 years old for newspapers and magazines. I worked for Saint Laurent, for French Vogue, for Italian Vogue. Through my life, I have been applying my skill to all possibilities. And in fact, I would like it to do even more. So I do animation, I do sculptures. I just did a big collection of textiles. I do installations, I do performances. Sometimes I do embroideries. I have a bank of ideas and of unfinished projects. I feel rich because of that. People have millions in the bank, I have ideas. And I have a curse because sometimes when I do that, I think of something else. When I do an animated film, I said, oh, maybe I should do a painting. Or when I do a painting, I said, oh, maybe I should design a dress. You know, it's like, not that I've ever designed dresses, but sometimes I even think of that. It doesn't mean that I do all these things well. I'm sure that most of them fail, but at least I'm doing them, and I take it very seriously. Mrs. Tependris is a mythical creation of many people. She's based on many things, but the physique is really based on a woman that I used to see as a child. She's not exactly my own, because you can decide, if you are inspired, you can tell me an adventure or an idea of Mrs. Tependris. I'm happy to do it. Sometimes I want to stop, sometimes I feel completely overwhelmed, sometimes I hate her. But then she comes back. She's like, she has a life. In order to create, I have to be alone. And that's a bit heavy because I'm such a people person. The ability of expressing moods and thoughts and deeper thoughts, or very, very superficial thoughts, or the ability of making smile someone, it's so satisfactory to me that the pain of the solitude, it becomes rewarding. Of course, there are many disappointments. It took me a long time to be able to deal with rejection, because I'm such a drama person. So now I don't mind at all. I mean, I do, but then I have like a croissant, or I draw more. I'm trying to find beauty in very simple things and everywhere. It may sound completely superficial, but to me it's not. Beauty makes me happy. Even if I draw very humble things, it's important to do this movement for a few hours a day. If I don't do it, I get very, very miserable and frustrated and angry. Drawing is my life.